Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. Today we are going to have a DTRS session in which we are going to go through important current affair articles, and also we will solve questions on these current affair articles. And the lead topic for today's discussion is based on Digital Brand Identity Manual. So we will understand in detail what is Digital Brand Identity Manual. Alright, so before we go ahead, let us quickly see this particular quotation. This quotation is from Nelson Mandela. You know, he has played significant role, let's say in kind of independence of South Africa, right? So we'll discuss about it. So he says, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Okay, so this quotation is very, very inspiring, especially for people like you who are preparing for UPSC Civil Services examination. As you know that while you are preparing for Civil Services examination, there can be multiple, let's say, chances where you fail. But the thing is, you just have to succeed once in this particular examination and then you will be an officer. And after then you will get all the opportunities to do good for the people, right? So that's the thing. So this quotation is very, very inspiring and very good. And such quotations are important for the UPSC essay paper and also ethics paper, which is GS paper 4. So with this, let us quickly understand about some programs that Lukmaan IAS is running. So this is a public admin foundation batch, which is going to start from 3rd of June 2025. So S. Ansari sir takes all these classes of public admin. So the entire batch will be covered within 5.5 months. Okay, so all of you who are planning to take public admin as an optional subject, this is the right time for you to join. All right, and so those people who are going to join early before 15th of March, they are going to get some concession as well. All right, so this is a Panch Sutra All India Prelims mock test series. So anyone who is preparing for this year's prelims, 2025 prelims, they can register for this mock test series. So all these test papers are mock test, means they are full length tests, and it will help you to assess your level of preparation. You will come across new topics also, and all the tests that happens, there will be discussion by the faculties of Lukmaan IAS. Okay, so first test has already happened. Second test will be on 29th of March. So this is the right time you can join. You will be getting access to the previous test also. And we are soon going to start the ethics foundation batch. So in this batch, the entire GS paper 4 will be covered in the classroom. Around 46 lectures are conducted, study materials are provided, and also mentorships are given to the students. So the batch is going to start from 2nd of June 2025. So you can plan to join this batch. Now let us come to the list of topics that we are going to cover today. So first topic is Digital Brand Identity Manual. So we will understand what is this manual all about, how it is going to help the government of India to kind of create uniform standards for itself across all social media platforms of the government of India. Then we are going to discuss about a science and tech topic, which is extended reality. So we will understand how extended reality is different from virtual reality, how it is different from augmented reality and all. Okay, then we are going to discuss about a virus which is known as HKU5CoV2. So this is a virus which is similar to COVID-19. We will discuss about, let's say, its characteristics in detail. Then we are going to discuss about some nanocrystals. It is known as perovskite nanocrystals. We'll understand the significance of these crystals. We'll also understand about properties of these crystals. Then there is a kind of organization which is Bay of Bengal Intergovernmental Organization. We'll discuss in detail about this. Then this is exercise Dharma Guardian. So it is a kind of joint exercise between India and another country. So through question we will discuss with which country we conduct exercise Dharma Guardian. And we'll discuss about electronic personal licensing. So we'll discuss like what is this licensing, which organization issues this license, and whether India is the first nation in the world to come up with such licensing or not. Okay, so then we are going to discuss about Mount Dukono. Okay, so this mountain has been in news. Why? Because some volcanic activity has happened. So we will understand in which country it is located. All right. Then we are going to discuss about bacterial cellulose. We'll discuss about their healing effect for human beings. Okay, so we'll discuss from which plants do we kind of get the bacterial cellulose. and then we are going to discuss about Uniform Civil Code. So recently Uttarakhand has kind of launched Uniform Civil Code in the state, but there are many things for which it is being criticized. We'll discuss whether the Uniform Civil Code also, let's say kind of meddles with some provisions of the Constitution of India, okay. So whether it violates some provisions of the Constitution of India. We'll discuss in detail about it, okay. So this is the first question for us. So it is Digital Brand Identity Manual. So they have given two statements. First statement says that the primary objective of DBIM is to create an open source digital platform for the Government of India. This statement is wrong because Government of India does not want to create an open source digital platform for itself. What Government of India is interested in doing is, Government of India wants to create similar identity across all platforms, whether it is website of various ministries or social media platform handles of various ministries. So they want to harmonize how it looks like, okay, and also technical standards also it wants to harmonize, so that all of them have similar looks, similar feel, similar identity. So it's going to build digital brand of the Government of India. That's the thing. So first statement is wrong. Second, it says it ensures common UI UX, user interface or user experience principles for better accessibility and user experience of all government websites. This statement is right, alright. So correct answer is option B, only 2. So with this, now let's see this. This is the newspaper article that featured in the Press Information Bureau. So here MITI has introduced, MITI means Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So they have introduced Digital Brand Identity Manual, alright. So that's the thing. So we have also given detailed explanation. You can go through it to understand little more factual information from here. Now this question is related to extended reality. It's a question from Science and Technology section. So it says extended reality only includes virtual reality and augmented reality, but not mixed reality. This statement is wrong, because when we talk about extended reality, it does include virtual reality, augmented reality, as well as mixed reality. What is virtual reality? Basically, you might have visited a mall, right, shopping complex, where some games are there and you are given some headset, to cover your eyes, and you see only the digital content which is being shown over there, okay, so you don't see anything else. That's the thing. So that's known as virtual reality, alright. In augmented reality, what happens? The virtual world, okay, through the lenses that you see, and the real world, they are mixed together, okay, so that is augmented reality. And mixed reality is, so both the things we see and there are other effects also, alright. So that's the thing. So first statement is wrong. It says virtual reality allows users to interact with real world objects while wearing a headset. This statement is wrong. Okay, why? Because through virtual reality you can see only virtual objects, not the real world objects, okay. So it is a fully immersive digital environment, isolating users from real world interaction. So neither 1 nor 2. D is the right answer in this question. So XR Creator Hackathon throws open opportunities for myriad aspirants, okay. So kind of some hackathon is being conducted, okay. So this is the thing. Now we have another question, which is question number 3. We'll discuss in detail about this question. Consider the following statements regarding HKU 5 COV2, okay. So we'll discuss about this. This is a kind of, this is a virus, okay, that has been in news. This virus is circulating in China now, and this virus is similar to COVID-19 virus, okay. COVID-19, we all are aware of it. So it says the virus has been confirmed to cause infection in humans with documented cases of known symptoms. This statement is wrong. It is recently circulating in China. So as of now, documented cases of known symptoms are not known, and also information is less available related to whether it causes infection to humans, okay. So first statement is wrong. It is exclusively transmitted from bats to humans without the need for any intermediate host. This statement is also wrong, because it can be transmitted from bats to humans, then bats can also infect other animals, and from those animals it can be transmitted to humans. So kind of, you know, there can be intermediate host also. So second statement is also wrong, which means option D, which is neither 1 nor 2 is correct. Okay. So you can see this all about the new bad virus, which is HKU5CoV2, symptoms, how it can spread and all. So there was an article related to that. Now we have another question, which is question number 3. Okay. So in this question basically we are going to discuss about some crystals, which is perovskite nanocrystals. They have given 2 statements. They are asking which of these statements are incorrect. Okay, related to perovskite crystals, which statements are incorrect. Okay, so now the thing is, like, you know, the over here we need to understand, it says perovskite material exhibit only semiconducting properties and cannot be designed to be metallic or superconducting. This statement is wrong, because these materials, they do exhibit, let's say, like, you know, semiconducting properties. They shows metallic properties also, and superconducting properties as well. So it does have multiple, let's say, like, you know, capabilities. Okay, it does show multiple things, physical, optical, electrical properties. Okay, so that's why first statement is wrong. Second, it says perovskite nanocrystals have no significant applications in optoelectronics. This statement is wrong, because it does have significant applications in optoelectronics. Okay, so this is also wrong. So both these statements are wrong. Okay, now they are asking how many of the above are incorrect. This is incorrect, that is incorrect. So correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. How many of them are incorrect? This is incorrect, that is incorrect. So that's why option C is the right answer. Now with this we will move to the next question. Okay, question number 5. Let's discuss about this question. Consider the following statements about Bay of Bengal Intergovernmental Organization, Bay of Bengal Intergovernmental Organization, IGO. 3 statements are given. So it's a kind of, you know, an intergovernmental organization. It was established in 2003. This statement is wrong. Okay, so it was established in the year of 2003. Part of the SAARC initiative. I mean, like, you know, other parts are correct in this particular question. Okay, it evolved from Bay of Bengal program of FAO. Okay, Bay of Bengal program of Food and Agriculture Organization. Bay of Bengal Intergovernmental Organization was set up under the United Nations. This statement is also wrong, because it was set up under Bay of Bengal Intergovernmental Organization of Food and Agricultural Organization, kind of Bay of Bengal program of Food and Agricultural Organization. All ASEAN member countries are part of Bay of Bengal IGO along with, so all members are not part of it. Okay, so there are few countries that are part of it, which is Bangladesh, India, Maldives, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, Thailand, but like all members are not part of it. So how many of them are correct? None are correct. Correct answer is option D in this question. India assumes chairmanship of Bay of Bengal Intergovernmental Organization. So India has recently assumed chairmanship. So that's why it is in news. That's why it is important. Now let us move to another question, which is question number 6. Okay, what this question is all about? This question is about bilateral exercise, military exercise between 2 countries. Okay, kind of. Consider the following statements. So there is an exercise which is exercise Dharma Guardian. So this exercise is being conducted between India and Japan. So it's a joint military exercise between India and Japan. Okay, not between India and USA. Second, Cyclone 3 is a trilateral exercise. No, this statement is wrong, because it is not a trilateral exercise. It is a bilateral exercise. Bilateral means only 2 countries participate in this particular exercise. Okay, 2 countries. Which are those countries? They are India and Egypt. Okay, India and Egypt. India and Egypt. So how many of them are correct? None, neither 1 nor 2. D is the right answer. India-Egypt Joint Special Forces exercise Cyclone 3 underway in Rajasthan. So this exercise is being conducted in Rajasthan. Alright. Now let us talk about another question. Question number 7. Consider the following statements regarding electronic personal license. Okay, electronic personal license. Basically, electronic personal licenses are being awarded to the pilots, right? The Indian pilots who operate, let's say, like commercial flights and all. So it is a digital version of personal license that will replace traditional physical licenses for pilots. So the thing is, it is a digital version of the kind of personal license, and it will replace the traditional physical licenses for pilots. This statement is right. India is not the first country, okay, not the first country, because China is the first country, okay, China is the first country. India is the second country basically, okay. India is the second country in the world to introduce electronic personal license. It is being implemented by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA. This statement is right, okay. It is being implemented by DGCA. So only 2, which is correct answer is only 2, 1 and 3. Civil Aviation Minister K. Ram Mohan Naidu launches electronic personal license for pilots. Now we have another question, question number 8. Okay, what this question is all about? It says Mount Dukono. Mount Dukono, seen in the news recently, is located in which one of the following countries? So this mountain is located in Indonesia. Why we are talking about it? Because in Indonesia recently this mountain has erupted, lava, I mean, like, has started coming out. So there was a volcanic activity on this particular mountain, okay. So that's why it is in news. Indonesia's Mount Dukono erupts, okay. So this is the picture of this kind of mountain. Question number 9. So this question is a bit technical, okay, bit technical, but you will be able to understand this question, okay. So here we are talking about bacterial cellulose, okay. So it says bacterial cellulose is a natural polymer produced by certain bacteria used often for wound healing. This statement is right. Bacterial cellulose can be used as a bandage to significantly improve healing and regeneration in plants as well. This statement is right. Correct answer is option C, okay. So it is about bacterial cellulose. So they do have healing effect for human beings, okay. So bacteria made band-aid for plants. What a new study found, okay, kind of. So an article was there in Indian Express, so that's why we framed this question. Now we have another question, question number 10. It says consider the following statements regarding Uttarakhand Uniform Civil Code provisions on live-in relationships. So in the state of Uttarakhand, they have introduced Uniform Civil Code, and now we are going to discuss about how it impacts the kind of fundamental rights of citizens of India. Right, so it says the mandatory registration of live-in relationship violates right to privacy recognized under Article 21. This statement is right. Why? Because Article 21 of the Constitution of India talks about, let's say, like, right to life and personal liberty. Personal liberty means an individual is free to reside anywhere. He is free, he does have the right to, let's say, marry any person of his or her choice, right? But what they are saying that you need to get it mandatorily registered, okay, in case you want to be in live-in relationship. So it violates his fundamental right because he is forced to do this particular thing, okay. The requirement to disclose details of previous relationship infringes upon the protection against self-incrimination, okay. Now see, the thing is, this statement is a bit technical, so we will understand this statement in 2 parts. First part, it says the requirement to disclose details of previous relationship, okay. Let's consider there is a person, he has been in relationship in the past with maybe 1 or 2 more persons. Now he is in live-in relationship with another person. Since, like, these are civil relations, it does not include anything, I mean, like, no criminal cases are there against the person and all. So it does not infringes upon the protection against self-incrimination under article under Article 20 Clause 1, self-incrimination means, let's consider there is a person, he is accused of a criminal offense. If law enforcement agencies ask him that you find out information against yourself and give those information to us, that is known as self-incrimination. But here, sharing those information does not infringes upon protection against self-incrimination. The exclusion of same-sex couples from definition of live-in relationship is discriminatory under Article 15. This is also right. I mean, when lawyers and judges read it in accordance with, let's say, Article 15 of the Constitution, so it comes, let's say, it violates, or it is kind of, it is a discriminatory thing, because same-sex couples, they naturally tend to have, they should have the same rights as normal people, okay. The provision mandating intimidation to local police authorities is reasonable restriction in the interest of public order. So this statement is wrong, because it is not reasonable restriction in the interest of public order under Article 21 Clause 2, 19 Clause 2. So 1 and 3 only are correct, which is option A, okay. So what you need to do is, you need to read these articles, okay, you need to read these articles to be able to kind of, understand it better. So Uttarakhand government to tell High Court why it sought personal details to register live-in relationship, okay. So that's all from my side for the day. Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.